Cocker Spaniels are truly special, aren't they? They're known for those long, floppy ears, that incredibly soft fur, and those soulful, friendly eyes that seem to look right into your heart. They have this amazing ability to notice everything, to feel the emotional pulse of a room. This story is about one such Cocker Spaniel, a gentle soul named Buddy. Buddy had lived in a cozy, loving home for several years. His life was a beautiful, simple rhythm. He adored his slow walks through the neighborhood, the feeling of warm sunlight filtering through the windows and landing on his favorite spot on the rug, and those long, quiet afternoons spent napping. Buddy wasn't a dog who craved chaos or constant excitement. For him, happiness was simply having his family close by. But then one day, the gentle rhythm of his life was about to change in a way he never expected. A new member of the family arrived, a baby girl. Her name was Ella. From the very first day Ella came home from the hospital, Buddy was aware of this new, tiny presence. The air in the house was different. It was filled with soft cooing sounds, the scent of baby powder, and the quiet rustle of blankets. He noticed her small hands, her hesitant little movements. But Buddy didn't react the way you might expect a dog to. He didn't bark with excitement or confusion. He didn't rush over full of boisterous energy. Instead, he stayed close, a silent, watchful guardian, observing this new little person from a respectful distance. He seemed to understand, intuitively, that this was a delicate and precious time. Every afternoon, Ella as parents would lay her on a soft blanket in the middle of the living room floor. And every afternoon, without fail, Buddy would settle himself nearby. He wouldn't crowd her or try to play. He would just sit there, his warm, friendly eyes fixed on her. He was a furry statue of devotion, a quiet sentinel. When Ella started to explore with her senses, reaching out a tiny, curious hand, Buddy would gently lower his head. He allowed her small, clumsy fingers to touch his silky fur, to grab a hold of one of his long ears. He never made a sudden movement. There were no loud reactions, no yelps of surprise. Just this incredibly gentle, focused attention. It was as if he knew she was fragile and that his job was to be her calm, steady anchor in this big new world. As the weeks turned into months, Ella began to grow. She started rolling over, then attempting to crawl. And Buddy, ever the adaptable companion, adjusted his pace to match hers. He learned her movements, her patterns. He would carefully move out of her way as she embarked on a determined crawl across the living room floor. He stayed close by her side when she would roll over and get stuck, offering a silent, reassuring presence. He remained perfectly calm even when she rested her head against his side, her soft breaths warming his fur. His entire world now revolved around this tiny human, and his love was expressed not in licks and wagging tails, but in his unwavering watchfulness. Buddy became Ella's shadow, her constant companion. When she took her first wobbly steps, he was there, walking slowly beside her, as if to say, "I'm right here. You can do it." When she'd fall, which she often did, he would simply wait patiently for her to get back up, never startling her with a sudden move to help. It was a beautiful, silent partnership. He was the quiet foundation upon which her confidence was built. The family would often find them together in a corner, Ella babbling away to her furry friend, and Buddy listening intently, his head cocked to one side as if he understood every word. He taught her about gentleness. By letting her pet him, he taught her how to be kind to animals. His calm demeanor had a soothing effect on her, and whenever she was fussy or upset, just having Buddy near seemed to make everything better. Years flew by as they always do. Ella grew from a baby into a talkative, energetic little girl. She learned to throw a ball, and Buddy would happily, if a bit slowly, retrieve it. She learned to read, and she would practice by reading her picture books aloud to him, her audience of one. When people would ask Ella about her dog, she would tell them stories. But the memories she cherished most weren't about Buddy doing playful tricks or chasing squirrels in the park. What she remembered, what was etched into her heart, was his steady, quiet presence during those first few years of her life. She remembered the feeling of his soft fur under her fingertips. She remembered his warm body next to hers when she was small. She remembered his soulful eyes always watching over her. Buddy was her first friend, her silent protector, her living teddy bear. He was the calm in her sometimes chaotic toddler world. His love wasn't loud or demanding. It was a quiet, constant hum in the background of her childhood. And that's the beautiful lesson Buddy taught everyone in his family. Sometimes the deepest and most profound love isn't about boundless energy or exciting adventures. Sometimes it's just about staying close. It's about being a constant, reliable presence for someone you care about. It's the quiet "I'm here for you" that needs no words at all.